the 4 scales of measurement. We have the data. Then how do we measure? How do we measure? So the scales would be again categorized into 4 scales: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Right? Nominal again is for nominal scales are for categorizing categorical data. Nominal scales are for categorizing categorical data that cannot be ranked, cannot be the difference in their measurement cannot be defined, and they do not have a true zero. Right? Have you come across this table before? Have you come across this table before, anyone? Abhishek?
No, sir.
No. So what do you understand? So we'll go one by one. So what is nominal data? Data that is categorized into distinct mutually exclusive group with no inherent order. Only name, that is nominal. So blood group A, B, O, gender, male, female, disease, if present or absent, COVID status, positive or negative. So what we have is they cannot be ranked. Can you rank blood group or the disease status? Can you rank them in any order? No. Can you measure the difference between blood group A and blood group B?
Sir.
Can you measure the exact difference between blood group A and blood group B, or even blood group O?
No, sir.
No, sir.
And is there anything called zero in case of blood group? Someone without any blood group, can that exist?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So these are the 3 questions you need to ask to fit any data into any scale, right? So do you
Sir,
understand the way?
Sir, blood group
Yeah,
if only ABO is considered, then I guess there can be a blood group where none is there. Like the Bombay
sorry.
blood group is neither. Sir, if only ABO are considered, then there is a blood group where none of the 3 are there. If
None of
only
the
ABO, I mean to say, if
not,
only ABO system is considered, then
but the
sir, then
Bombay antigen is there. But the Bombay antigen is there, right?
yes, sir, but it doesn't fall
It
in the
is
ABO
a
system.
no. So the blood group, if you are considering Bombay blood group, it is not something alien, right? It is based on the same concept based on which the ABO blood group is named. Someone cannot have no blood group at all, right? That is my question of uh, true zero. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So someone cannot have zero antigen in their blood group. Got it?
Yes, sir.
It cannot be blood group nil, nothing, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is the point. So ordinal scale, we come to. Sorry. Just a second. Okay, is my screen visible? Yeah, is my screen visible?
No, sir.
Yeah, I think it is now. Yeah, we'll just wrap it up in 5 minutes. Is that okay with all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir, no problem.
Okay. So next is the ordinal scale. Ordinal scale is data is placed into categories in a logical order, but the difference between the categories is not measurable or equal. Right? We'll see through it. So order, think of it as ordinal. So pain scale, mild, moderate, severe. What is the difference between mild and moderate? No one will be able to justify or exactly come to an inference. What is the difference between moderate and severe? It won't be same as the difference between mild and moderate. Got it? There will be a logical order, but the difference between the categories might not be measurable or equal. Understood? So next is cancer staging. Cancer stage. What is the difference between cancer stage 1 and cancer stage 4? Anyone?
In cancer stage 1, the cancers are usually confined within that particular place, and before metastasis occur to the distant cells.
Right. So 4, the metastasis occur to the distant organs. What is the difference between stage 2 and 3? Like let's say in case of cancer ovary.
So in cancer stage 2, it has affected both the ovaries and along with that certain pelvic areas such as the fallopian tubes or the uterus. And in the third, it has affected the abdomen.
Till abdomen, and the fourth one is above diaphragm, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Right. So can you compare the difference between 3 and 4 and 1 and 2? Can you do that? I mean, are they equal or are they measurable in a way that actually affects the patient outcome? It doesn't, right?
But 1 and 4 does affect the patient's outcome.
But we are talking about the order here. We are talking about the ordinal scale and we are talking about the order. So we are interested in knowing the difference between 1 and 2, the jump from 1 and 2, 1 to 2, and the jump from 3 to 4. These two jumps are different in magnitude. Would you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. In terms of, if you are looking at from the perspective of an oncologist, right? So the jump from 1 and 2 would be 1 to 2 would be much scarier to him than the jump of 3 to 4, because at 1 to 2 level the treatment can vary in a way that definitely affects the prognosis. But from 3 to 4, the treatment is already in a way that we have to, just give symptomatic treatment or just give supportive therapy. So it doesn't much change after it moves on to stage 4, isn't it? But in stage 1, there could have been a definite surgery. Are you getting the perspective?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there is a definite logical order that the cancer is spreading from the nearby organs, the organ where it started in a much deeper level, and moving on to organs distant to the location. But there is no specific interval or gap, right? Similarly, in Glasgow coma scale, does anyone know what is Glasgow coma scale? Okay, we'll discuss GCS at a later point of time, definitely. And this is how the ordinal scale works. For the meantime, you should know this, that there is a definite logical order without measurable differences between them, right? Next is your interval scale. In this interval scale, the difference from the ordinal scale would be that there is an order and these intervals are equal. There is an order and these intervals are equal, right? Like temperature, IQ score, calendar years. So the difference between, let's say, 1991 to 22nd February to 1992, 23rd February is 365 days. That interval is there. And that will be similar for the year 2024 to 2025, right? You have 365 days in between. That is measurable and that is consistent. The intervals are regular, right?
Yes, sir.
The temperature scale for Celsius and Fahrenheit too, the difference of temperature between 23 degrees centigrade to 25 degrees centigrade is 2 degrees centigrade. Similarly, between 28 degree to 30 degree is again 2 degree. So that interval is equal for all cases, but this does not have a true zero. What do you mean by true zero? This is a physics concept from class 11, 12, I guess. Can someone tell me who was good at physics? Abhishek? What is a true zero?
Sir, true zero, I think it means the
Have you
nil
heard?
value.
Have you heard of Kelvin scale?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Like
sir.
in case
That's a true zero, like the 0 Kelvin where everything freezes and every motion stops.
Right. So Pallab, you got a better answer?
sir, yeah, it is the same answer. Like in absolute zero, there will be no movement of the
No
atoms.
movement of any atoms, right? So
Yes, sir.
everything ceases. So that is not an actual naturally occurring event, isn't it?
Yeah, it is
That's
not achievable naturally.
right. So ratio scale is the scale, that fourth and the final scale, that is going to measure these kind of variables which have a true zero along with equal intervals, like blood pressure. Will there be a true zero? Will there be a true zero in case of blood pressure pulse rate?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Of course, it shall be. When a person has passed away, that person's blood pressure will fall to zero, right? The heart
Sir,
stops
but
pumping.
isn't it considered only for living people?
Are we just talking about living people only? Are we considering just living people only? We are considering data and the scales of measurement. Hear me out. The zeros are for encompasses all kind of possibilities. It's not just about living or dead, right? So we are talking about a data or a variable that has an absolute zero. It does have an absolute zero, isn't it? It can fall
Yes,
to
sir.
zero, isn't it? Zero
Yes, sir.
is a valid data point for that individual variable. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Along with that, the intervals
Yes,
are
sir.
equal. Just as we had in interval scale, the intervals will be equal, but the true zero value won't be there. So the ratio scale encompasses the fact that there will be equal intervals and also a true zero, right?
Yes, sir.
You do in your scale, you do have a 0 point for your length, right? You do have a 0 point,
Yes, sir.
right? So with that, we'll finally summarize the scales of measurement and some of the analytical operations. You might just take a look at the analytical operations, but as we go on deeper into these classes of biostatistics, You will understand them separately and their applications too. So the scales again, nominal scales, they cannot be ranked. Ordinal scale onwards, you can rank them. If you remember, right? You can rank the severity of pain. You can rank the temperature. You can rank the height, BP of an individual. Okay? Make sense? Make
Yes, sir.
sense? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we have an equal interval for interval and ratio scale. We did see it, right? And we have true zero only in case of ratio scale, where you must remember ratio scale is the most powerful scale, and where all kinds of mathematical operations that we need during our research work for biostatistical applications can be applied. Got it?